State Department of Health has temporarily closed a harvesting area near the Chandeleur Islands after 15 people became sick with a norovirus-like illness in New Orleans. News 2's Joe Collins asked the Department of Health and Restaurants how they're handling this situation.
Yeah, Michael, this news comes as many are coming into Louisiana within the next few days ahead of Super Bowl Sunday. I talked to one oyster spot in St. George who says, ironically, the last time they had an issue like this was another Super Bowl.
I think it was 85 or 86, and we had an issue with it. And it was a similar type thing, and I think it was in the same area.
Between January 15th and the 31st, 15 people got sick with a norovirus-like illness after consuming oysters in the New Orleans area.
They consumed raw oysters from several different restaurants in the greater New Orleans area. So different groups reported the illnesses to us.
Because of this, all oysters harvested since January 10th in Area 3 on this map have been recalled. That area is now temporarily closed.
It's expected, although it could change, it's expected to be closed for a period of 21 days.
In Baton Rouge, several restaurants had signs on their doors or inside similar to this one. Others with signs reminding customers eating raw oysters has risks.
And when it comes to cooking, it's also sort of hardy and resistant to hot and cold temperatures. But cooking thoroughly to a temperature of about 145 degrees should kill norovirus.
We talked to one oyster spot whose CEO has been in the seafood business nearly 40 years.
Years ago, we got together with Department of Health and helped put together on each sack that you get now, and it's been that way for a long time, you get where the oyster came from, the date it was harvested, and the area it came from.
The LDH says they've not had an outbreak of norovirus related to oysters in Louisiana for a long time. They added there's also been recent closures in Washington State and British Columbia. I asked the LDH if people should be worried with this happening ahead of the Super Bowl. They said they're in constant contact with health officials to ensure Louisiana shellfish are safe to eat. Now, norovirus spreads from contaminated foods and surfaces and can cause severe vomiting and diarrhea. Michael?